Welcome back. So today we are going to be going through my single eyeshadows and reorganizing them and maybe decluttering some. So this might be more of a collection video. So I used to keep my single eyeshadows in Z palettes, but now I thought it would be better if I bought this beautiful book of shades from Colored Rain, and I thought I would be more prone to use them, but this thing is just so heavy that I never ever reach for it. It's absolutely gorgeous, but yeah, I never reach for it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through, we're gonna swatch everything and then just declutter some stuff and reorganize. So first off, let's go through what I have in my Z palette. So let me clean this out real quick. So I do have these pressed glitters from MBA or Makeup My Beauty Addiction Cosmetics, and I got these at IMATS, and the girls at the booth were just so lovely, and these are stunning pressed glitters. I'm gonna make it a point, I'm actually leaving these out on my desk because I want to use these. That one was Champagne Toast. This one is in Jamaica Bay. Oh God, they are so pretty. I actually want to go to Makeup My Beauty Addiction Cosmetics and get some more of these, and this one is called Fire Lust. I just couldn't get over like the opacity of these, and these are gorgeous on the eyes. So these are gonna stay, and I'm actually gonna keep these in their own separate little, I shouldn't have swatched those first because now look what we're dealing with. Their own separate Z palette so they don't get glitter everywhere else. So I am keeping these. So I'm gonna set these aside. And this is just a special Z palette I got from Makeup Geek Cosmetics. So most of these are probably gonna go. These are old and I've really gotten a lot of good use out of them. These are all from the BH Cosmetics foil eyeshadow palette, and I depotted that because the palette broke, and but I haven't reached for these. So I'm just gonna swatch these, and unless one is just really kind of blowing my skirt up, I'm not gonna keep these. These were really nice quality and I really enjoyed these, but that's a maybe. But I just don't reach for them anymore. These don't have names or anything. This one's got hard pan on it, so that one's gonna go. This one, I don't know why I'm looking at them like they have names. That one's pretty, but not really unique, so that one's gonna go. I used to do tutorials with these back in the day. I loved this palette. That one's pretty, but I mean, I just got that Natasha Denona Glam palette, and I feel like any of these brown shades, I'm just like, I already have that. Pretty kind of taupey. Let me do a clean swatch of that, sorry. That's a maybe, that's pretty. Watching makeup all evening, so my hands are just looking gross. That's pretty, but the texture's not feeling great, so that one's gonna go. That's pretty, but again, it's just not unique enough to keep. This blue is really pretty. Ooh, that one's a maybe. See, the shadows in here are really gorgeous. And, you know, again, swatches are not a good indicator of how they're going to perform on the eye, but what I found with these shadows is that if you treat them like I would any other shimmer shadow, they're going to apply really beautifully on the eye. That's a maybe. These two blues are a maybe. But I just don't need to keep all of them. That one's going to go because I don't use them. This pink. That pink is really pretty. That's a maybe. Kind of a peachy color. That one's gorgeous, but no. No. This teal color. Again, it's really pretty, but it's not doing it for me. It's kind of a warm gold color. It's pretty, but no. Kind of an olivey green. I have that in the Milani Bella Khaki, so no, I don't need to keep that one. This purple is pretty, but it's getting kind of a funky texture, so that one's gonna go. Let's see, this is silver. I have that Maybelline Expert Wear Silver that just knocks that one out of the water, so no, that one's gonna go. Try this gunmetal shade. Okay, that's really beautiful. That one's gonna stay. No. Let's do this pink. No. Try this white. Maybe. This bronzy one is kind of getting hard pan. Yeah, no. And then this one was my favorite, and I used this shade all the time. But I have so many shades like this now. And this one, oh, that one's really gorgeous. Can you have too many of these? No, probably not. So I'm going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of those. So that's not a bad start to those. And I'm just going to leave those little shades aside, these over here, because I do not know where they're going to go yet. And I'm not, and by the way, I'm not going to be giving these shadows away because most of them are really old. So if I'm not keeping them, they're just going to go in the trash. But I believe that foil eyes palette, I don't know if that's still available from BH Cosmetics, but I liked it. It was a good little palette. Now let's get into this book. Again, this book is so beautiful, but it's just so heavy. And I have not really reached for it. Plus you have these things. It's got like a nice mirror on it. I will probably keep this just as decoration because it is so gorgeous, but you know, it's just not my thing. All right, so let's just start over here. So this is Ethereal. This is from Divina Cosmetics. Gorgeous taupey matte, and I am keeping that. This was from a little brand that was available at Sally's, and I'm just not impressed with that. That's gonna go. No pigmentation on it. This is Pink Ice from e.l.f. It's just a really pretty kind of brow bone color. It's got a little bit of a satin to it, so I am gonna keep that. This is also from Divina Cosmetics. My hands are so dirty. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to keep them relatively clean. This is Anubis from Divina Cosmetics. This is definitely staying because that is beautiful. This is also from Divina Cosmetics. This is Viridian. This is just a really beautiful matte green. I'll keep that. I need to get back and get some more Divina Cosmetics. This is Fenella, which is just a soft, beautiful sky blue. Oh, that one's got a little bit of hard pan. Oh, I think I'm going to let that one go, but I'm going to place a Divina Cosmetics order pretty soon. Got just a weird amalgamation of stuff in here. Guys, this is pink. Oh, man. This is Pink Champagne from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is one of the most gorgeous shades ever, so that one is definitely staying. This is Shimmer this is from a Lorac set from back in the day called the Dazzling Dozen that I depotted out. These were really gorgeous, and this is pretty, but it's just old, and that one's gonna go. This one is Gold Bar from Anastasia Beverly Hills. No, I have so much Anastasia eyeshadows. That one's not good. That one's gonna go. This is Rosette from ABH. That one's pretty, that one can stay. This is Vintage from Divina Cosmetics. Again, really gorgeous, that one can stay. This is Deep Plum. I'm gonna throw all of these and break them. This is Deep Plum from ABH. This is a maybe. That one's going in the maybe pile. This one is Rich Brown. This one can stay. This is Intense Gaze from ABH. That's also really beautiful, so that one can stay. And then this one is Dusty Rose. That one can stay. I'm going to keep Plum, Deep Plum too. All right, so these right here are the Colored Rain Safari Rain palette, essentially, that I couldn't get my hands on. So I bought the singles, and these are gorgeous, and I'm keeping these. Sorry, that one is Toucan. This one is Congo. This one is Matriarch, that can stay. This one is Jungle. I'm going to swatch these with a brush because my hands are just, I've got so much going on from all of the swatches. And then this one is Clay. This one is Amazon Basin. Gorgeous. I'm keeping all 9 of these. This one is Tigress. That color is ridiculous. This color is Green Valley. Really pretty. And this one is Lioness, which is, that's insane. So we're keeping all of those. Ideally, I would like to have these kind of cut down into 2 different Z palettes. I don't know if I'll be able to manage that, but we're trying. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right into this. Okay, this is blue. This is Au Naturel. This is from that Lorac Dazzling Dozens palette. That one's still pretty. That's a maybe. This one is, oh, good grief, Heather. This one is Gleam from that Lorac Dazzling Dozens. I'm going to get rid of that one. This is Serenity from the Lorac Dazzling Dozens that I have. That one's still really, really pretty. I'm going to keep that. This is Smokin'. That's still a gorgeous transition shade. We're going to keep that. This one is Bronze from the Dazzling Dozens. That's still really pretty. We'll keep that. This is the shade Mango from the Dazzling Dozens. That's a really pretty soft pink. We'll keep that. This is Barcelona Beach from Makeup Geek. I love these shadows. That's kind of a nice transition shade, like neutral transition shade. This one is Bedrock. Pretty gray transition shade. We're probably going to be keeping most of the Makeup Geek shades. This one is Creme Brulee. And another really pretty transition shade. This one is Shimma Shimma. This one has like a weird texture on it. I think I'm going to throw this one away and pull out my backup. This is the shade Celebutante from the Dazzling Dozens. I love this shade as well, so that one's going to stay. This is the shade Sapphire from the Dazzling Dozens. I never use this shade, so this one's going to go. This is a Latte from Makeup Geek. Again, just another beautiful transition. This is Glamorous from Makeup Geek. I wasn't really into this color. That one can go. Not a fan. This is Cocoa Bear. That one can go. This one I'm not even going to swatch because some of these mattes, when you swatch them with your fingers, they get hard pan. This is Mocha from Makeup Geek, so I just have to go in it with a brush. I'm going to keep that one. This one is Unexpected from Makeup Geek. A really pretty kind of purpley gray transition shade. I'm going to keep that one. This is Moon Dust, which is really pretty. Yep, kind of a taupey gray. This one is Prom Night. Kind of a purpley, shimmery gray. This is Mesmerized. I believe this is one of the foiled shadows. gonna keep that. This one is Drama Queen. Oh, that's a maybe. This one is Houdini, which is another foiled shadow. I love this one. This one's really gorgeous. So we're gonna keep that one. Again, I'm not gonna swatch these. This is Time Traveler, which is a beautiful, kind of greeny blue. And this one is Enchanted Forest from Makeup Geek, which is a deep forest green. I love these two shades. So we're gonna keep those. Makeup Geek shadows, when you swatch them with your fingers, if you swatch the mattes, I have found even if they're clean, if they're dry, they just get funky. So we're just not gonna worry about that. All right, let's keep going. All right, so right here, this is Corrupt from Makeup Geek, which is a nice black. I'm gonna keep that. This shade I love. This is from Serenity and Scott, and this is called Half Moon Bay. Why more people don't talk about this brand, I don't know. They're cheaper than Makeup Geek shadows, and their pigmentation is beautiful. They blend gorgeously. Love Serenity and Scott. I think actually upon further review, I'm more prone to buy more Serenity and Scott eyeshadows than more Makeup Geek eyeshadows this year, just because they're a small business. You know, nobody ever talks about them. The owners are lovely people, just when I've interacted with them on social media. This one is Phlox, and their eyeshadows are not like super in your face pigmented, but not everybody, I think, you know, in the world of YouTube, people forget that not everybody wants super crazy pigmentation all the time. This one is Dolly, and I find that on the eyes, they just create beautiful looks, sometimes a little bit softer. You can definitely make them more intense, but the quality of the shadows is really gorgeous. That's Dolly. This one is Punch Drunk. Oh my God, I just dropped that. This is Punch Drunk. Their mattes just feel amazing. Nothing is swatching because I've wiped my hands off so many times, but these are gorgeous on the eye. Let me know if y'all want me to do a tutorial. I have done a tutorial with just Serenity Scott eyeshadows in the past, but let me know if you want me to do another one. This is Mulled Wine. I love this shade too. Yeah, the swatches are not doing these justice. I love these on the eye. So maybe I'll just do a full tutorial with Serenity and Scott. This is MBA Cosmetics or My Beauty Addiction in Apricot. That one's pretty. I'm keeping that one. This is Serenity Scott in Blue Velvet. I love this one. Again, I'm not going to swatch these because they're doing funky things. This is the Serenity Scott in Island Waters. Again, it's just another gorgeous kind of a blue teal to gold turn. Really love that one. This is Serenity Scott in, I think it's Pisgah Forest. Pisgah. So just that green right there, keeping that one. This is Serenity Scott in Ocean Jasper. Keeping that one. This is Serenity Scott in Leaf Season. Right there, really pretty. This is MBA Cosmetics in Romeo. I'm running out of room. That one's really gorgeous. This is MBA Cosmetics in Sangria. Another really beautiful purple shade. This is MBA Cosmetics in Spiced Pumpkin. Gorgeous. This is MBA Cosmetics in Soldier, which is really pretty green. We're keeping that one. And then this is MBA Cosmetics in Tranquil. All right, so I think we're gonna keep that one. Okay, so this looks like this is what we're keeping down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to try and organize all of my shadows into Z palettes. Again, this is beautiful and I love this, and this is gorgeous, but it's just so heavy and I did not reach for it as much as I thought I would. So that one's gonna go to the side, and then we're gonna see what we can do with all these shadows. So far this is what we're getting rid of over here, and this is what we're keeping. Okay guys, so I didn't get rid of enough to just get them down to 2Z palettes, but I'm happy. I just made a mess with my start here. So I do have just purple, kind of more purpley pink eyeshadows in here. And I like to kind of organize them so that, you know, I have deep, dark, defining shades. I have brow bone shades and just everything else that I need. I have a more green blue palette right here. And then I have the start of a kind of orangey warm tone palette in here. So not great. I didn't do fantastic, but I'm definitely happier with this. And again, we got rid of 25 eyeshadows. So I'm happy with that. I have made a substantial mess. And now I have, you know, just kind of going back to this Z palette formula, format, which I know is going to be more helpful to where, you know, when I travel, I can just grab these and go and know that I have a complete palette. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So hopefully this will encourage me to use these single eyeshadows more. So again, let me know if you want me to do an individual tutorial with Serenity and Scott. I'm happy to do that because I love that brand. I think their customer service is fabulous, and you know, they're a small business, so I like supporting them and shouting them out. So anyway, I hope this was fun for you. Let me know what singles you have in your collection and what you're loving. I definitely want to pick up some more of the Davina singles, and there's just a bunch of brands I want to try out. So I needed to get this cleaned out so I can get that started. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have a rocking week, and I will see you next time. Bye.